Welcome to Dependable Flame, where we explore vintage petrol lighters, ashtrays, tobacciana, and other useful mechanisms. Make yourself at home. Today we have a vintage Beattie jet lighter. This is a petrol lighter that has the ability to put out a 2 to 3 inch flame in a straight line that you might otherwise believe only a butane torch lighter could achieve. Pretty cool invention, and something that every vintage lighter collector should have in their collection. This lighter shows scratches, wear, scuffs, plating loss, dings, probably some dents. It's in pretty good condition. It's not, there is a dent right there, a smaller one. It has the majority of its plating, but you can see where it is missing from the top of the insert here. From the bottom of the insert, I should say, as that pulls out of the tank, or the slip case I should refer to it. I believe those two patents are the later two of the three possible. I think the one that ends in 300 is the earliest. If you've never seen one functioning before, a Beattie jet is pretty cool in that you can light it and it has a straight up flame to light a cigarette, but then you can tilt it and it will reach down to light a pipe. So, pretty cool little piece of technology at the time. Something that if I would have been aware of when I was a kid growing up in the 80s, I would have had a ball with one of these. But I didn't know that they even existed. But pretty cool that here you got just plain old petrol Zippo lighter fuel that will shoot out a flame like that. If you enjoy watching videos about old petrol lighters, ashtrays, tobacciana, and other useful mechanisms, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video you're watching. Tell your friends about the channel. Hit the share button. Send that link off in a text, email, post it on social media. However it is that you communicate with folks nowadays. And let them get a look at it for themselves. You can leave any comments or questions below the video. We would also appreciate it if you would follow and like Dependable Flame and DependableFlame.com across all the social media platforms. That'll be Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and of course eBay. It's got a slotted windscreen with 4 holes on one side and 2 on the side that the jet occupies, so that there is space for the jet to come through the front side in the front there by the flint well. I said earlier I should have called it a slip case. That's my designation for this sort of tank insert assembly, where basically the entire lighter is contained here other than just a cover. That's what I would refer to as a slip tank. I don't know if I read that somewhere else or if I just came up with that on my own, but either way, if you see that in my listings, that's what I'm talking about. So while it does have the plating loss and scratches, scuffs, normal wear, plenty of buildup. I tried to clean it as best I could with a toothpick and a common household disinfectant wipe, and that's where I ended up. Tugged the wick up and snipped it off. It is beginning to char at the top already. I don't know if that's because of the type of wick it is. I have a feeling that those old Beattie wicks are asbestos. They're stiff, just like the one in that Elgin American back there, and I don't know that I would trust it to smoke through it. If you were going to use this lighter to smoke, you might want to change that wick. But I don't know whether that's something most people worry about. I get questions like that in my inbox every day, and it's not something that I've given a lot of thought, but that is my general answer, is that if it's something that concerns you, then yes, you should change that wick. Make sure that you get over to eBay and check out the dependableflame.com store. Every purchase that you make there will benefit HDSA, Huntington's Disease Society of America, with at least 10% of each purchase going to the organization, that charity. And we also have 3 penny start auctions each month where I provide free shipping. High bidder gets the lighter, pays the money, which the charity gets 100% of, and everybody is happy. Every time I get ready to round a Beattie jet lighter into shape to operate the way you want it to, it's an experiment, an adventure. As I already mentioned, I did have to, or I don't know that I had to, but I pulled the wick up and snipped it off. The flint tube was obstructed, so I had to drill out the flint tube, which just required me putting the bit in there and pushing with the palm of my hand, then blowing it out. Nothing much, nothing major. Did not re-wick it. As I said, I did clean it, and I did file or brush the flint wheel, the file wheel, with a soft brass brush to get the ferrocerium debris off of it and enable it to spark a little bit more productively. While you're over at eBay, make sure that you follow or like us, whatever it is that you do over there, so that you get the notification when each listing comes up. They're all going to be buy it now with a make offer option, or the penny start auctions that are going to start at a penny and run for 10 days. So it's not like I run auctions that you're going to miss if you don't look at it every day, but you never know. Getting the first look at it might be just what you need to come up with the strategy and bid to make that lighter your own. Also, here on the YouTube channel, make sure that you hit the bell so that you are notified each time that we publish a new video. Let those notifications come right there to you, rather than you just having to search around out there or hope that you run into the videos that we publish. The Toledo Bend VCL site says that these were made from the mid 40s to the early 60s, about 1961. So not a long period of time, but there are a good number of them out there. There are always examples available on eBay to purchase, to repair, and to make your own. This one will be one of those soon. Until next time.